Hello, I'm Vivek. Today's podcast is going to be about the preview of the India versus Australia T20 series. Now, in this podcast, we'll be discussing the probable 11 of the Indian cricket team. I'll be talking about the probable 11 only with the assumption that India would be wanting to play the first 11 that they play at the World Cup to play in the T20 series between Australia and South Africa as well. Because you don't want to end up in a situation where the first 11 would be playing together for the first time in the World Cup. You would want them to get some match time together. So with that thought, I'm assuming India will play their first 11 of the World Cup in the T20 series as well. So let's talk about the probable 11. The top 4 are pretty much fixed. You have KL Rahul and Rohit Sharma opening, Virat Kohli at number 3 and Surya Kumar Yadav at number 4. Now it is debatable whether Virat Kohli should open the innings or not due to the form he gained during the Asia Cup. He even scored a century while opening the innings for India. But I still think India will go with KL Rahul and Rohit Sharma as the openers for the World Cup. Since if Virat Kohli was the first choice for opening the innings, he probably would have opened during the Asia Cup as well. But since that didn't happen, I'm still expecting India to go with KL Rahul and Rohit Sharma as openers for the World Cup. So the top 4 are pretty much fixed. Now let's talk about who's going to play at number 5. During the Asia Cup, we saw that Rishabh Pant was slotted to bat at number 5, except for the first match against Pakistan. It would be interesting to see whom the selectors choose between Rishabh Pant and Dinesh Karthik. And based on whoever they choose, we will get to understand the strategy of the team management. Let's look at both these scenarios. If the team management picks Rishabh Pant, ideally they would want him to bat at number 5 or 6. And for a situation where the top 3 fails. The reason why I say this is that if one of our top 3 batsmen play well, like Virat Kohli did in the Afghanistan match, you generally see that whenever one batsman from our top 3 play well, they ideally go on to score big runs. And when one of those batsmen go on to score big runs, the number 5 and 6 don't get many balls to play. So this is the reason why I specifically say that Rishabh Pant is slotted to play at number 5 and 6 for a situation where the top 3 fails. Because Rishabh Pant is someone who can still score big runs. If the team management picks him, they're backing his potential of scoring big runs. And they see him as someone who's going to be the future match winner of Indian cricket. So if Rishabh Pant plays, he will bat at number 5 or 6 and he's specifically there for a situation where the top 3 fail so that he can come in and then he can score big runs for India. Now let's take a look at the other scenario where the team management picks Dinesh Karthik. Now unlike Rishabh Pant, Dinesh Karthik will be picked for a specific role, the role of a finisher. He will always come in and bat at number 7 and on an average he is going to face 6 to 7 deliveries. The expectation from Dinesh Karthik is that he will come and bat at number 7, he'll play 6 to 7 deliveries at a strike rate of let's say 150 to 180. Now the important point that I want to talk about here when you're picking Dinesh Karthik is that Dinesh Karthik always comes in at a situation where the pressure is on, whether India bats first or India bats second. So let's say he comes into bat when India is batting first, he's expected to finish the innings on a high. And when India bats second, Dinesh Karthik comes in at a situation where India would require 50 runs in let's say 5 overs. Whether India bat first or India bat second, Dinesh Karthik ideally would be facing 6 to 7 deliveries or at the max he'll be facing 15 deliveries. So I personally think his job is quite tough and he always comes in at a situation where bowlers are bowling those yorkers, they are bowling those deliveries which are tough to hit as well. So it's a tough job to do. If they pick Dinesh Karthik, I would ideally say he needs to at least play for like 5 to 6 matches because his job is really tough. He's getting selected only for a specific role. So there you go. If the team management picks Rishabh Pant, they're picking him for a situation where the top 3 fails, and if they pick Dinesh Karthik, they're picking him for that finisher role. Let's assume Team India picks Rishabh Pant. Rishabh bats at 5. Who's going to play at number 6? The obvious choice is Hardik Pandya, and because he's been doing that role for a while now, Hardik Pandya is obviously the first choice. So Hardik Pandya at number 6. So who plays at number 7? Now generally we saw that India were going with the strategy of playing Jadeja at number 7. But since Jadeja is injured, let's see what are the other options. During the Asia Cup we saw Deepak Hooda was playing at number 7. We all expected Deepak Hooda to bowl few overs and play that role of a 6th bowler. But that didn't happen. So India played a proper batsman at number 7. Now I personally feel there is a problem if you play a proper batsman at number 7. If you're playing someone like Hooda at number 7, so you're expecting Hardik Pandya to bowl his quota of 4 overs. So you're relying on Hardik Pandya to be that fifth bowler and complete his quota of 4 overs. The problem with this is that if Hardik has an off day, they will not be able to compensate Hardik's overs with anyone else. And the other problem of playing a proper batsman at number 7 is that he will not get to play many deliveries. So someone like Deepak Hooda is playing out of his place, because you saw Deepak Hooda opening the innings for India and he played well there. Even for the Pune team during the IPL as well, he was playing at number 3, number 4. So Deepak Hooda is playing at a position where he's not used to as well. So these are the two problems if you pick a proper batsman. So let's say India go with an all-rounder at number 7. The options that India have are Ravichandran Ashwin or Axar Patel. Now Axar Patel is obviously a better choice for number 7 because he's a better batter than Ravichandran Ashwin. So I would expect India would pick Axar Patel at number 7. And I feel there is another advantage when you pick someone like Axar Patel at number 7, because Axar Patel can give you those 4 overs, and the other advantage that he gives is that, let's say India is playing at a bouncy wicket in Australia. So India can pick 4 fast bowlers, then you have Axar Patel as a spinner, and then you have Hardik Pandya as an extra 6th option as well. So these are the advantages when you play someone like Axar Patel. The other combination that India can also go with is you want someone like Harshal Patel to bat at number 7. If Harshal bats at number 7, you would be asking too much from Harshal Patel. So I personally feel Axar Patel is the better choice for number 7. You get 2 all-rounders and you get 4 bowlers. Now your 4 bowlers can be 1 spinner and 3 fast bowlers, or you can take 4 fast bowlers as well. So Axar at 7, then you have the obvious choice of Bhuvneshwar Kumar at 8, you have Bumrah at 9, and your number 10 can be either Shami or Harshal Patel. Now obviously if you pick Harshal Patel will probably be batting at number 8, and if you pick someone like Shami, he'll probably bat at number 10. And from the current situation, we have seen that Shami might not be playing in the Australia series because he's down with COVID. So you have Umesh Yadav replacing him. So it'll be interesting to know if and when Shami gets picked, how many matches will he get to play before the World Cup as well. So you have Bhuvi at 8, Bumrah at 9, and if Harshal plays, he'll play at number 8, but if Shami is playing, he'll play at number 10, and then you have Chahal as number 11. Now obviously if you find a bouncy wicket in Australia, they'll be picking some fast bowler instead of Chahal, let's say someone like Arshdeep Singh. But I'm assuming India would want to play Chahal, so Chahal plays at number 11. So there you go, we have made a probable 11 based on the fact that India is going to play their first 11 in both the T20 series against Australia and against South Africa as well. So here is my probable 11. KL Rahul and Rohit Sharma opening, Virat Kohli at number 3, Surya Kumar Yadav at number 4, Rishabh Pant at number 5, Hardik Pandya at 6, Axar Patel at 7, followed by Bhuvneshwar Kumar at 8, Bumrah at 9, and 10 can be between Shami and Harshal. And if you pick Harshal, you can change the batting order there, and then Chahal at 11. So that will be all for today. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.